What is going on, guys? It's Jack here. A couple days ago, I made an announcement on YouTube that I was going to do a Q&A, and I told you guys to put your questions in the comment section below, and you guys did it. So without further ado, I'm going to read your questions. This question comes from Eileen. Do you feel that if you lived in a colder climate, you would leave your hair down more often? Eileen, yes, I would. It's every day in Florida. It is over 90 degrees, and with hair like this, it gets really hot. It really absorbs any heat, anything. It is very hot. It is so hard to keep it down right now because it's so hot, but it's also a learning process. I'm getting used to it. You know, I haven't had this for that long, so I'm adjusting, and having the option to tie it up if I want really keeps me going. So thank you for your question, and yes, I would. Second question of yours, because it was a three-part question: favorite horror movie. My favorite horror movie is Sinister. The first one, because it is so scary. The actual guy himself is freaky. If you look up Sinister, I think his name's the Boogeyman, whatever his name is. He's very scary, and that's most of the reason why. So Sinister. And your third and final part to the question is: are you into Annabelle, The Conjuring, and Insidious movies? Yes, Sinister is very similar to all those movies. I love really scary movies. I appreciate when the production quality is good. Good camera shots, dramatic moments. I love all that. Yes, I am. This question comes from What's your biggest fear? What's your realistic prediction for your future? My plan is to do YouTube for a while and work my butt off and just making you guys happy. To do that for a while, hopefully become big, and then maybe if YouTube shuts down one day, maybe get into acting or movies and stuff like that. I do like that a lot. So yeah. And then the last part to the question is: if you could exchange lives with anyone you know personally, would you, and who would it be? Somebody really down to earth. I mean, I like to think I'm a very down to earth person myself, but I would probably pick somebody like, I like Shane Dawson, and not because obviously he's famous, but because he worked really hard. He has really good morals, great friends, a great family, and stuff like that. That's Shane Dawson. This question comes from Montreal Hairstylist. What are your future plans for your hair and for YouTube? My future plans for my hair is to grow it probably down to here, almost to my nipple, and for 2 years. And for YouTube, just work as hard as I can for YouTube and just hopefully not have it run out so soon on me. This question comes from Ben Shore. I've noticed you do a bit of singing on Snapchat, and you have brought up possibly doing a cover video. Can you tell us more all about that? And do you really like singing? Also, what do you think of the new YouTube update? Very good question. If you guys have followed my Snapchat or Instagram, I post stuff every day, by the way, link is in the description. I talk about covers. I do singing, just little songs on Snapchat every now and then. Yes, I would love to do a cover, but I'm nervous. You know, I don't know if I'm a good singer or not. You guys will grill me if I'm bad. So I'm nervous about that. I don't know how to play a guitar or anything. It would just be my voice, so I would have to have some background, but I don't really know. I'm not that good at music. I just like singing it. So I don't know. It's definitely a maybe for the future. And for YouTube, I'm afraid not. I really hate it. It doesn't need to change. The only thing I really like is if you go to the quality of the settings on the YouTube video itself, you could change the playback speed, either it being really fast or really slow. This question comes from John Lewis. What's up, my friend? Looking good. Thank you, John. My question is, we all have our favorite old school YouTubers, Shane, PewDiePie, Smosh. Without naming names, do you feel a lot of them have changed dramatically from fame and money? How do you feel the videos are suffering? If I see Shane Dawson do another life hack, I'll hack. Obviously, they're not the same from a few years ago. Content changes, stuff changes, everything. There's new trends and stuff. Their videos aren't suffering because they get millions of views. Shane has 10 million subscribers. Smosh has 22 million. I'm not worried about the views for them. They'll be fine. But as content, yeah, I mean, Shane's videos, no shade to him. I love you, Shane. It is very similar videos. I liked his skits and stuff when he would do a variety, but that's just my opinion. So yeah, I do think he should change it up a little bit. Second part to the question, do you think you'll ever cut your hair? I'm digging it, by the way. Thank you guys for the hair questions. Wow. I'll eventually cut it. I mean, not now, obviously, but if I ever decide in the future, I'll probably cut it eventually, but not anytime soon. This question comes from Odoraz. I'm so sorry if I mispronounced your name. His question was, what are your top favorite things about having long hair? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you. 3 things I like having about long hair. You just, you take pride in it that you grew this. Just saying you achieved something. Second thing is that you could do a bunch of different styles. If I were to take my glasses off and tie it up in a bun, I would look completely different. I like having styles. I like options. That fits my personality. Third thing about it, I just think it looks really cool. And this last question comes from SOP Vlogs. He writes, how did you get your channel to blow up, in quotation marks? Well, I had 100 subscribers for the longest time. A YouTuber that my mom and I watch, Trisha Paytez, you probably have heard of her. She shouted me out in one of her videos. I actually spoke to her on the phone in one of her videos. I did get a decent amount of following. I got from 100 to 300 subscribers, but in my opinion, that's because if I had really bad content, none of them would have subscribed. So I like to think that, they like me, they like my personality, they like my content, but then after that, I just really worked hard. Now we're at 511 subscribers, thanks to you guys. I love you guys so much. And I'm gonna throw in one more question from SOP Vlogs. He says, what grade are you in? SOP Vlogs, I am in, drumroll please, 11th grade. I'm a junior, 2 more years until I graduate. Thank you guys so much for your questions. It means so much to me. I hope you enjoyed this Q&A. We haven't done one in a while. Definitely leave me questions for the next Q&A in the comment section below. I would love to get into more of those, have you guys just learn all my deepest, darkest secrets and stuff like that. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in my other videos.